Inside the heart of every man is a way to find peace and perfect balance. A place where friendship, honor, and courage celebrate humanness. Sometimes this place is a comfort, sometimes a challenge. On the journey to the center of one's humanity, the seemingly long and winding path is sometimes surprisingly simple. The experiences we choose manifest the world we dream. Awareness is understanding when to jump, and living is the feeling that we experience when falling through the skies of our own limits. Life is infused with moments of clarity and heightened awareness. These moments connect us to each other. They make us understand that we are not alone, that we are part of a bigger intelligence, an organism that thinks and breathes and sometimes even speaks. The poetry of this voice is powerful, and we feel the metaphors deep inside our bones, whispering and then calling, finally shouting out our names. But in those moments of simple experience that free us from ourselves and connect us to the electric ball of human exchange, we do not hear the shouting, only the silence.
Waking up wild in my two-bit mind, I said space is a place that I won't face. One-on-one, itch your trigger finger on the run, waking up dead to the shit I'm fed. Day in, day out, stand straight and pout, bend over, spilling the ill from my spout. Sweet tea galore on the floor.
I got a call from my brother Chris one day, and he said he had an idea. He had made friends with a guy from Chifudi in Venda, where every year end they have a bare knuckle boxing tournament. I think you should do it, he said. It's basically a street fight. Will you do it, he questioned. Bring it on. It's right up my alley. Don't worry about me, I'll be fine. I'll do it. I need a challenge.
Livhuhani speaking. How's it, Chris? Show me. Yeah, I'm coming down now. Okay, thanks, man. Okay, bye.
Livhuhani MAMMBURU is a multimedia journalist at the Times newspaper in Johannesburg. He had always wanted to shoot a documentary about Venda fist fighting. His main objective was to record this beautiful tradition, to keep it alive and to share it with other people. A friend of his introduced him to Chris Hall.
I've thought about the idea of shooting a documentary on fist fighting, and I like it. I also like the idea of you bringing your brother to Venda to go and fight. Yeah, everybody's crazy at home. Everybody's waiting for this white guy to come and fight, understand? And then I don't know if he's gonna handle it, but I think it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun, and it's gonna be crazy, understand? But he has to be prepared for it because fist fighting is tough. I will take you around Venda, and then you can see the beauty of Venda. We're gonna interview a lot of people, and then I can't wait. You know, this is something that I've been wanting to do before. I'll see you next time, man.
I'm going to Venda to partake in a bare knuckle boxing there, and I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, basically I'd like to merge with their culture, you know, so the experience should be good for me. I'm doing it for passion, because I enjoy the art of a fist fight. I'm pretty sure that I've got the skill and the know-how to beat anybody. I'm looking at it as a way of kind of being reborn again. Maybe I just need this to release myself, you know? I think it's good to go and face your fears.
Get the hooks flat.
people ask me, why do you want to do this? If you're daring or you're crazy, what? To me, it would be like a way of setting myself free.
My name's Anton Gilmore. I've been boxing for about 25 years. I had 27 pro fights. Picture in my mind, Clint Eastwood, any which way but lose, making a circle, guys step in the ring, and in the center of this ring of guys. When you step out there and you start having a fight, you're going to find out if you've got courage or not.
I've been a bouncer since I was 17. I'm viewing this as an opportunity for me to change my life and regenerate myself and be born again. Yeah, if people get drunk and disorderly, then you gotta... Because for many years I've been lost and confused, and we resolve the issue and maybe take them out. If they fight with each other, you gotta stop them from fighting. I just feel that if I partake in this event, I will benefit in a positive way. Sometimes they want to have a go at you, a source of energy to push my way forward and find my way through life. And then you got to defend yourself. Well, naturally I would go down there and perform well. Just make sure everybody's safe and secure. Win all the fights I partaking and win them with style. Nobody would be injured or hurt.
My dad is going to Venda.
And I'd win the respect of the Venda people, and they would view me in a good light.
And he's gonna go and box there.
Maybe I'd come back to Joburg and consider making a comeback to the boxing ring.
And he's gonna win?
Maybe in my heart, that's what I'm thinking.
I'm Lydia.
This is a moment of truth.
This is my kids and Dylan. We're married.
Yeah, that's it.
And I'm very glad that he's going to Venda, and I hope he's going to do very well because he's been training very hard. I can't stop him from what he wants to do, you know what I mean?
Land your punches first and make sure you land them first.
He's going to do well.
Well, I'm an African person, so I want to partake in African life. This is the rainbow, so what's the problem?
Because otherwise, if you come here, guys will provoke you. They will say all sorts of names, they will swear at you, and then you feel angry. You have to engage them in fist fighting, you understand? We say that they mustn't say whatever they want to you, you understand? Because if you don't do that, you are in danger that you're going to be called a coward. If you want to prove yourself that I'm not a coward, fight, man. Engage in fist fighting, but at the end of the day, it's friendship. We're not here to kill anyone. You don't have to use a knife if you want to fight someone. You don't have to use a gun if you want to fight someone. You have to come here and prove yourself.
I was beginning to doubt myself, wondering what I had gotten myself into. I was getting nervous, feeling scared, but I knew there was no way out. I had to go through with it. Something big was about to happen.
Tomorrow it will be full packed. Full packed tomorrow. I think you can, if it is full packed, around about 5,000. It's very simple, and you will see them. You will study them. These tactics, you study them within 5 minutes, you will be all right. You see.
The fight starts immediately.
No.
Or you stand somewhere first and then you come together again. You understand what I mean?
No. If someone come and challenge you, and then you like him, you just say no, it's all right. We give you a chance of preparing yourself, and then we shall be clearing the ground, because there are many people that were still roaming around looking for challengers. You see, so you wait until we clear everybody, and then you remain there being two.
No ding ding, no bell.
And no bell there.
Let's get it on.
Even the elders are very happy. They say, no, we put a wise person. Now he's starting to mix us with other people. You see, we are the rainbow nation in South Africa. Now culture are also mixing one another. You see, it's very nice. It's very nice. You see? To see my people not forgetting their culture. That's why always you see me participating in Musangwe as one of our traditions. So you see, since I'm born, I have realized that all the boys must have big hearts, you know. They should not be cowards. Yeah, you see, anybody who is taking part in fighting this kind of fighting, he becomes a holy man. Especially in my family, we believe in our ancestors. And we believe that when I'm fighting, they are with me there. And all of the men that have lived before me, all of them were the playing of this Musangwe. Additionally, the place where we are playing is not just an ordinary place. We called upon an Inyanga and come and have muti spread over there so that you will be able to control the whole of the crowd. Got an understanding that there are muti that brings luck and there are muti that brings bad luck. You firstly tell your ancestors that I'm going to fight this day, so they must come and support you spiritually. And even your muti should be brought in to bring you luck, so that your opponent sometimes gets scared of you, sometimes gets confused with you. It may make you not to see your opponent. That in Venda we call it chiswiswi. When you are fighting with your opponent, he may vanish just in front of you, and then you will find yourself throwing your fist right into the air. I have fought many people, and most of them I defeated, and I feel like a king. Wherever I'm walking, never call upon me as Chiri. It's like this is my name from my birth. But they usually say this one is poison. You can't stand in front of him for 5 minutes. So I feel very nice. It's not barbaric at all, because you see I'm a professional teacher, I'm playing it. We use this very same ground where the blood of our ancestors have also touched the ground. When you are playing there, even their spirits are happy. We feel we are connected. We also indicate to them that we are still your offspring. That's why we do what you were doing. You are playing with someone. That's how I do it.
What actually used to happen in the countryside would be that as herders we take our goats and cattle to the riverside, say about 3 o'clock or so, when it's very, very hot. There were no women there. Purely a game played by men. It was played usually during weekends or on festive occasion. What was very interesting about this boxing is that there was no question of weight division. Boys from this area fighting against boys on the other side of the river. When they fight there, they don't necessarily fight as members of different tribes. It's a question of regions. The strongest person in the area, they will frequent doctors who are believed to be having drugs which will make them stronger. The leader will enter that cycle and starts showing that he's very aggressive, challenging anybody who wanted to face him. Then in the meantime, we'll be praising fighters by their boxing names. It is no longer very popular. In a way, it is sort of regarded as primitive. That music will sort of encourage us to clap hands rhythmically. What made you think that you should take part in this black boxing? I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Because we grew up doing these things, we never got scared. You know, while we were kids, heading cattle and goats, the elder brothers used to say, fight, fight, fight. Then we grew up with that spirit of fighting. You know, when you exchange blows, it's like you are engaged in a game. Well, the main purpose was out of enjoyment. You earn due respect from your peers, from your elders, from the women, from the kids. Once you are a victor, you win the wars and the fights, then you become almost a hero of a village, a hero of a community. To us, the word fight is just a fight, but we're not fighting, we're playing. Yeah, I started fighting at the age of around about 12, 14. I've never lost a fight. The most difficult fight, it's while I was fighting against the champion, the existing champion now. The man called Livhuhani, who is now the organizer. How we were together yesterday, I regard him as my brother, also my brother, we're brothers now, we're related. I felt I've won the biggest war, the biggest fight of all the fights. Well, it was a big fight. It drew the crowds, and the crowd was yelling throughout, and people made history out of that, and it's still history now. Who won against that champion is me, and I feel great. To us, the Venda people, this fighting is as old, this game. It's as old as our Venda. You know, it's like your ancestors, go on and say, go on, fight and fight. And before we fight, we must go and do some rituals. And after the fight, we must go and do some rituals. It's like we are speaking to your fathers to say, Father, I've done well. And spiritually, we are connected to our ancestors in a way, because we prolong the practice that your forefathers practiced. And when you win, it's like they're winning in the graves. The respect that you're going to earn is just your reward, your everlasting reward. You know, the problem is that we are obsessed by the cultures of the other people. You'll go to these shebeens, you find boys fighting. The main reason they don't respect one another, because they never fought. But once they go down there in the bush and fight, I only played there in this traditional boxing. I've never fought anybody in the street, anybody along the corridors, anybody. I don't remember fighting anybody. If I practice my own culture and you say I'm barbaric, then I feel like offended. You look, you copy, you imitate, and then you grow courage. I looked at my brothers, and I said to me, one day I'm gonna fight. That spirit, grew up in my heart, and really I started fighting. You encourage the participants, because we are always singing songs. We're always sharing from the lines. We fight for a village. I don't just go individually. I think this Venda boxing has a very important role to play. It brings about discipline and respect. But when you go to face a challenger, an opponent, the one obstacle that you need to conquer first before you fight is fear. And this will teach you to face even difficult circumstances and conditions in life. I earned everything. and everything, respect, recognition, and that honor that you get, after that, and this thing will remain with you wherever you go. They don't say I still teaching; they say I still fighting. He too can even stop man. Left. Yeah, you see. Keep your hands up. Yeah. You see, go straight and then you're gone. You can't stop it. I use this.
Yeah.
I'm trained to use this side.
This side.
Once it goes into you, then you're gone. You are done.
Yeah, the life here is very cool. Very cool because you see, crime is not that much. The Venda itself is a welcoming country, full of fruits, full of veg, everything. The food we do it ourselves. We grow meals around, and the climate also is good for whatever. Musangwe is one of our customs. It was played by our forefathers. When you are fighting, your heart is also becoming stronger and stronger. You see, I like to see this Musangwe being performed to the generation to come. Tomorrow is a big day. You see, we are going to witness the history made from our own ground. It is for the first time to receive a white guy who will come and play with our boys there. People were thinking that because in South Africa we have got different cultures, it means everybody is doing his own culture on his own. But this time, because we need to mix one another, by tomorrow, I'm very quite sure that the white guy will be playing the Musangwe for the first time. That I can warn him is that he must remember that the Musangwe is not similar to the boxing. After the fight has ended, we meet outside, we shake hands and say, no, next year we are going to meet again. The world is changing and the character of the people are also changing. I think my kids won't stand like what I was. When we say Mudiwagoshi aunamalira, cowards dies many times before their death.
My name is Foster Chauke. I am a current champion of Musangwe. I'm fighting for a spirit, Inside the ring there's a power which is coming inside my body. I started to fight when I'm still young. If you are a fighter at Musangwe, when you are outside, you must show the respect to the community. Inside my heart, I feel okay because I'm enjoying. When I'm fighting, doesn't take the fight like the fight that I'm facing outside. When I fight, I always win. It's my role. Just fight like a man to man. Some people, they've been beaten and they faint. To fight is not you are a white or you are a black. And a lot of people, they're going to enjoy by fighting with a white person. If a white guy come there and started to fight, if he want to fight with me, I'm okay. I'm always okay.
So what happens, Dylan, is this. We are at Chifudi village here. Yeah, and what happens is that the guys from Chifudi fight guys from Gaba there. This is where you're gonna be fighting. So what happens is that guys from Chifudi will stand here, and then guys from Gaba will stand on the other side. Can use your head, but if you want to fight a clean fight, just use your hands. The crowd will be singing, guys will be doing war cries. And then other guys, when they do war cries, you will feel it, man. Try to be active, show them that, yeah. But if we enter the ring like this, guys will say, who's this guy? And people want to have fun. It's inside here, yeah. You challenge me like this. If I want to fight you, I will nod my head. Yeah, the most important thing is to have fun, and you're gonna have fun. The fight ends when somebody raises his head. That I'm enough, I've been beaten enough. It's not good to lose the fight. You feel that anger inside your heart. And you have to control it. The environment is going to be hostile. There's no question about that. This place that you're seeing here, it's gonna be packed. It's gonna be packed. It's gonna be crazy. For me, it's a good tradition, you understand, because you use your fight to prove yourself that, yeah, you can be able to fight other guys, you understand. As Venda guys, we grew up being taught by our parents that if other guys are bullying you, you have to use your fist. So it teaches you discipline. It's all about playing. And then after playing, you develop friendship. Then if you want to prove yourself that I'm not a coward, fight, man. Engage in fist fighting and prove yourself. But at the end of the day, it's friendship. You don't have to use a knife if you want to fight someone. You don't have to use a gun if you want to fight someone. You have to come here and prove yourself. If you drink alcohol tomorrow, then you'll be able to do a war cry. You understand? You'll be able to do a war cry. But I hope you have a nice sleep before tomorrow. And they will come in large numbers.
Oh, nice.
That's a nice one. I like it. That's a nice one.
They're gonna come.
They're gonna
come like this.
Yeah.
5 or 6 of them.
Yeah.
And then you choose.
Dylan Hall. Then fighting Musangwe at Chifudi.
Last night we went to Poison's house to do some interviews. As I sat down and relaxed, I heard Poison's daughter speaking to one of the journalists. "Which one is the white fighter?" she asked. As he pointed me out, she gave a look of disbelief. As she giggled, she remarked, "He doesn't stand a chance. They are going to kill him." My feelings were hurt as my brother playfully threw some punches at me. I blocked and countered with my right hand. As I said, "I've got nothing to say. I do my talking with my hands." I was ready. I didn't want to speak. I didn't even want to sleep. I just wanted to fight. I couldn't wait any longer. I just wanted to face the moment of truth.
Foster was twice his weight, twice his size, one punch. Foster's like light heavy, the other guy was super heavy. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's just that they've got to separate the weight division.
Hey, this guy has got a strong punch, man. He beat me and I faint, man. Serious. That guy's a strong guy. He's a strong fighter. I think this guy last week was God bless me, man. Upper die. Upper die, man.
Are you still going to fight?
To still go to fight.
Are you still going to fight?
What now today?
Yeah.
Hey, no, my friend.
How's the count of Jesus Christ?
Hey, I cannot go to fight, man. I was already dead, man.
How's the count of Jesus Christ?
Hey, I doesn't see the count of Jesus Christ. I see the black clouds in my eyes. I was already dead, man. It was a strange feeling. I was petrified, but I was confident. I did not know what to expect, and I guess I had a fear of the unknown. It was a weird feeling, but I was loving it. There was no turning back now. My life had led me to this point, and I had to go through with it. The moment had arrived, and the only way through it was through it. They had told me that JC had gone to prepare his bandages. This had unsettled me, as I had previously been involved in some dark experiences involving loaded gloves.
I wondered why he couldn't prepare his bandages in front of me.
There was a lot of apprehension when Dylan fought his first fight against JC. The only worry was how Dylan was going to handle the hostile crowd that was against him. It was history in the making to witness the first white person fighting in the tournament.
Sine kamuso dubana fendra layani seji zone ba misoko zibona rima so nditoba mwana khaya ngamanda tingozi prepare nguri ndo zibona zori ni mutwana nguri una skills nyinga manda natina chikili zine danga zawe ndingoto zitobabu ndina chiti una skills zosika percent kamsi una skills zosika kamsi 250 ndina chiti ngori ndo zibona ni mutwana kuba ngamanda ndo fona takala ngamanda sabadisa ndo bata tuba nayi maphanda abathu abayisimani ayo sini mfana. Thank you.
Dylan Hall fighting in Venda was a rebirth of an idea that Archbishop Tutu preached about. It is important that all South Africans from different backgrounds learn about one another's culture, traditions, and languages. The dream has always been that as South Africans, we could do more sharing with one another. A lot was learned when Chris and Dylan visited Venda. It was an eye-opening experience that taught us that as South Africans, we could live together in peace and harmony. We have so much to share and learn from one another. That makes us the beautiful rainbow nation that we are.
Impressed. Though he was using a professional system of fighting as a boxer, but he fought very lovely, my friend. I'm telling you, I was very much inspired.
Yeah, you see, Newborn is a good fighter.
In the way that I see Newborn when he was fighting inside the ring, he fight very well. Next year, I think Newborn will come with their friend here to enjoy this game in Musangwe. It's so good to me, you know.
He could really prove to me that he's really a boxer. It was quite a lovely fight.
It was very enjoyable, interesting very different to what I expected.
Yeah, it was very interesting, especially to the spectators.
Yeah, the first fight was very easy. The second fight, the opponent was, he took me by surprise, he jumped on top of me.
It was a very tough fight.
Yeah, I feel like I was adjusting to the situation and it was stopped too early.
So my opponent is also very strong.
He gave me a tough fight, but I think if I let it carry on, I would have ended up winning the fight. That's what I think.
It was a very tough fight.
It was great. It was fun. It was nice. It's done in a good spirit. Yeah, I complained that the fight was stopped too quickly, but I understand that they're doing it as a game. It's not. They don't want people to get injured. So maybe if they let it go, the pace of the fight was quite brutal. So maybe they just didn't want anybody to get hurt. So which is probably a good thing.
I enjoy fighting as an entertainment. Yeah.
There's something about the fight, the moment when you experience only the now. This is the moment fighters live for. People perceive fighting as barbaric, but it is actually the complete opposite. It is a beautiful dance that represents all that is living. Movement, pain, joy, and beauty. To experience Musangwe is to understand the beauty of being a man. The joy of the crowd, to be a winner, to be a warrior, to taste the breath of unmediated life force, to truly live.
For when the one great scorer comes to write against your name, he asks not that you won or lost, but how you played the game. This famous quote epitomizes for me the spirit of Musangwe and the value of the Venda people. I have had mixed feelings about my experience. At times it felt tainted, yet at other times I felt as though it were a gift from the heavens. I learned that the Venda people have a rich and respectful culture, and I enjoyed my time there. Life had seemed boring. I was on a quest to find some deeper meaning and an identity within the African Renaissance. I wanted to prove that all men are equal. You do not need to be black to be African. We are all the same. I was hoping that my courage and quest would strip me of my color and reveal me to be more human. What I learned from my experience in Venda is that a coward dies 1,000 times before his death. Every day is meant to be lived as though you are newborn, and every moment to the full.
Hear that lonesome whippoorwill. He seems too blue to fly. The midnight train is winding low. I'm so lonesome I could cry. I'm so lonesome I could cry. Did you ever hear a robin weep when leaves begin to die? That means he's lost lights up a purple sky as I wonder where you are. I'm so lonesome I could cry. I'm so lonesome I could cry. I'm so lonesome I could cry.
We got love for everybody, and I know what's going on. And if you take all your money, then I know that we can have some fun. So we got love, we got money, and I know that we don't have to run.
Give me your beat, some weed, pen and a pad, and I can show you why. They call me the man with the plan. I bring heat like the middle of summer, make it smooth like rummer, do it like no other. They call me Jummer, but you can call me the man who's making people move like earthquakes in Japan. I'm the man with a cinnamon tan, Afro-African, representing my band. It's like that, y'all. Yeah, it's for the love, y'all. It's like that, y'all. It's for the love, y'all. And we got love
for everybody, and I know what's going on. And if you take all your money, then I know that we can have some fun. So we got love, we got money, and I know that we don't have to run.
Give me a drink, 2 cheeks in the bed, and I can show you why. I make your mama go mad, I make you move like you ready to dance. So won't you come on in and take off your pants? I got love for every part of your body. I write rhymes, you're fun. I make your chick wanna love me like some chick I know from back in the day. Probably by now she might be a pro. Hey, listen up and pay attention. I make you stay behind like detention. Educate you with some hip-hop 101. I'm on the mic and you know I'm having fun. I'm smoking and drinking and rhyming for fun. With my homies behind me, you know we just won. Yeah, for the love. Yeah, come on, yeah, it's for the love.
We got love for everybody, and I know what's going on. And if you take all your money, then I know that we can have some fun. So we got love, we got money, and I know that we don't have to run.
Well, now this honky and 2 niggas, they told me to make a new rhyme. I did.
Studio Cut.